At the 2024 Texas Conference for Women, a heated and unexpected clash between Meghan Markle and actress Julia Louis-Dreyfus took the spotlight. What was meant to be an empowering event turned into a tense moment when a candid conversation about race and identity unfolded in front of an eager audience. The Texas Conference for Women is known for hosting influential speakers aimed at inspiring change, and this year was no different. The event featured major names like Michelle Obama, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Gloria Steinem, but it was Meghan Markle and Julia Louis-Dreyfus who stole the show with a powerful exchange. Before we dive into the details, don't forget to subscribe to Fame Finder, like this video, and hit the notification bell for more updates on celebrity news and empowering stories. Meghan Markle and Julia Louis-Dreyfus, a clash of perspectives. Meghan Markle has long been an advocate for women's rights and racial equality, often using her platform to speak out about issues of racism and sexism, especially following her departure from royal duties. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, best known for her sharp humor on shows like Veep, is also known for her activism, especially on issues like climate change and gender equality. Both women, with their different life experiences and careers, came together on stage, and the audience was eager to hear their take on women's empowerment. The conversation started off lighthearted, with both Meghan and Julia exchanging jokes about motherhood and their careers. Meghan discussed her ongoing work with the Archewell Foundation, which focuses on mental health and well-being. However, the tone of the discussion shifted when Meghan brought up her experiences with racial identity, particularly the struggle she has faced as a biracial woman in America. Her comment about how society often tries to define you, rather than understand you, resonated with many in the audience. But then, Julia responded with a remark that left the room in shocked silence. The tense moment that stunned the audience. Julia, in a tone she might have thought was inquisitive but came across as blunt, asked Meghan, "Can I ask you something? And I mean this with all respect. Why do you call yourself black? You don't even look black." The audience gasped, and Meghan's face revealed her surprise and discomfort. It was clear that this conversation had taken an unexpected turn. Meghan took a deep breath before responding calmly yet firmly. "I identify as a biracial woman, and part of that identity includes being black. Race is not just about how you look, but about culture, history, and lived experiences." Julia, still seemingly unsure, pressed on. "I get that, but people might not see you as black. I just think it's different for someone who doesn't look black." At this point, the tension in the room was palpable. The conversation had veered from friendly banter into a much more serious and complex discussion about race. Meghan, maintaining her composure, explained, "That's a common misconception. Race is not something that can be determined solely by appearance. It's deeper. It's about history, culture, and the experiences that shape who we are. My experiences, whether positive or negative, are a part of me, regardless of how others perceive me." The audience was silent, hanging on every word. Would Julia backpedal? Would she apologize for what seemed to be an insensitive remark? Julia Louis-Dreyfus' response: humor meets reality. Rather than retreating, Julia attempted to diffuse the situation with humor. "I guess what I'm trying to say is, well, I just wouldn't survive in this world without getting cancelled if I said I was black. That's just my reality, you know." She laughed awkwardly, but the audience's reaction was mixed. Some chuckled, recognizing her comedic style, while others remained visibly uncomfortable. Meghan, however, wasn't amused. She remained focused on the gravity of the issue at hand. "That's the problem," Meghan said, her tone serious but composed. "This isn't about being cancelled. It's about recognizing the complexities of racial identity and respecting people's experiences, even if they are different from your own. We all have a responsibility to educate ourselves about race, privilege, and how these things shape society." The weight of the conversation seemed to finally sink in for Julia, whose expression softened. "You're right," she said, shifting in her chair. "I'm sorry if I offended you or anyone here. That wasn't my intention." Meghan graciously accepted the apology but didn't let the conversation end there. "It's not about offense, it's about education. These are difficult topics, and we need to keep discussing them, even when it's uncomfortable." A conversation that resonates beyond the stage. The exchange between Meghan Markle and Julia Louis-Dreyfus quickly reverberated far beyond the walls of the Texas Conference for Women. Social media lit up with reactions. Some praised Meghan for her grace under pressure, while others criticized Julia's remarks as being tone-deaf. The incident sparked a larger conversation about colorism, privilege, and the complexities of racial identity in America. Many saw Meghan's response as a powerful teaching moment, emphasizing the importance of understanding that race is about more than skin color. For women of color, the experience of race is layered and often misunderstood by those who haven't lived it. On the other hand, some defended Julia, arguing that while her comments were clumsy, they reflected the confusion many people feel about racial identity in today's society. In the days following the conference, both Meghan and Julia reflected on the exchange. Meghan released a statement reiterating the need for open conversations about race, stating, "Talking about race isn't easy, but it's necessary. We need to listen, learn, and be willing to engage in uncomfortable conversations if we want to create real change." Julia, for her part, acknowledged that humor isn't always the right tool, saying, "I've always believed that humor can open up important conversations, but sometimes it can get in the way. I respect Meghan's perspective and learned a lot from that moment." Conclusion: a moment of growth and understanding. What began as a light-hearted conversation between two influential women turned into a profound moment of education and reflection. Meghan Markle's poise and Julia Louis-Dreyfus' attempt to navigate a complex issue in real time demonstrated that even in moments of discomfort, there is an opportunity for growth. While the exchange may have sparked controversy, it also opened the door for important discussions about race, identity, and privilege. In the end, both women showed that it's not about perfection, it's about learning, listening, and evolving. For more updates on celebrity news and thought-provoking moments like this, make sure to subscribe to Fame Finder, hit that like button, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.